Greetings, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of Kwanzaa, uh, Kuumba, a day of creativity. Kuumba is not about doing something new for its own sake. It's about leaving the community more capable than we found it. It's our creativity. If our creativity cannot be used, maintained, or passed forward, then it was decoration, not contribution. Creativity is measured by what it still works. With that, I will bring Masada on to light our next candle. Masada?
Hello, everyone, and once again, we're going to start with the seven-branch candle holder, Kanara. We're going to start with the black candle, which is unity, Umoja. Then we're going to go to Kuja Kalia, the red candle, self-determination. Then you're going to go with the green one, Ujima, and that's collective work and responsibility. Then you're going to go back with the red candle, Ujima, cooperative economics. And then you go with the other candle, which is Nia, which is purpose, for the fifth day. Today is the sixth day, and it's the start of Kuumba, creativity. Creativity is what we're known for. We've taken different slurs, different words, different foods, and came out and made something positive out of it. Let's continue to do that, and let's take what is happening now and make something very creative, something purposeful, and something resistant for us all. Well, Habari Gani.
Good evening, Brother Derek. How are you?
I am well, as usual, just ripping and running, trying to get in the door, but glad to be here. Glad that you all were able to meet Phyllis, and looking forward to this evening.
Well,
Learning again.
we are going to let you introduce Phyllis.
Okay.
We are so glad that you are able to get her as our guest for our day today. Would you please introduce Miss Phyllis Larson?
I certainly will. So Phyllis is my first cousin. She is the daughter of my only surviving aunt. This is my youngest aunt, and excited for her to have her here because she actually saw that we were doing this on Facebook, and she mentioned that in Costa Rica, where she's only been now for several months after leaving, I believe, Long Beach, but she grew up in the San Diego area where you guys are from. And I said, "Wow, we sure would love it if you would join us. We've been looking for a female voice, a female perspective, and the fact that you're there in Costa Rica moderating this Kwanzaa celebration that's having its third anniversary. And I'm sure Phyllis told you she's a professor. So I'm just elated that she's here with us tonight. And hopefully she'll even be able to join us tomorrow. But welcome, Phyllis.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Derek. And it's a pleasure to share my experiences with whoever else may be tuning in to us tonight.
So how are you? What are some of the things that you are doing in Costa Rica? I know the Caribbean probably has a much bigger, I should say, celebration, especially knowing the roots of Kwanzaa.
Well, surprisingly, no. It is. This is our third annual Kwanzaa celebration. And remember that Kwanzaa is an African American cultural celebration. It's not Afro Cuban. So this Kwanzaa is very new to the area. It's very new to the population here, and there are there is a large number of expats, black expats from the U.S. that live in my particular area of Costa Rica, and we wanted to bring our share, the African American culture, with the natives, with the ticos and ticas that we live with, and have a good cultural exchange. We have cultural centers so that we can interact with each other, we can share ideas, we can learn how to be stronger together. We are Kuumba is sponsored by the organization called UP, which is unapologetically African American, unapologetically Pan African, and we are our focus is to pull together the diaspora. We are all of the diaspora, and all the different, we all kind of gather in this little sliver of Costa Rica where they have the most influence. So there is we'll say, a very large brown population in the Limon province that come from South America, Central America, Mexico, Africa, all of the Caribbeans. There's uh, a large number of Jamaican descendants that because they were one of the original settlers on this side of Costa Rica. So the population here is very diverse, and they're very, very mixed culturally. We have the indigenous population, we've got Mexican influence, we've got a large Chinese influence, a large Jamaican influence, a large and then we have all of these beautiful African Americans who have all settled here. So Kuumba and is unique in itself. But Kwanzaa as a whole is something that is brand new. So every year, I'm so happy to say that it's been growing, and we're getting more and more people. It's a family affair. We've got kids' villages. We've got a huge um, hotel that we have access to with a that's on a large acreage of land. It's got horses, it's got fruit trees, it's got everything there too. It's got a pool. It's so it's a wonderful place for all of us to gather and celebrate each day of Kwanzaa. Um, and it's just been a fantastic experience to share. So the word is getting out. The word we're making some headways. Um, just from I wasn't able to attend, unfortunately. I'm sick, um, but I got a lot of videos that were shared with me about the performance, and just in general, I'll tell you what was on our agenda. Our celebrations always start with the traditional um, introduction. We have we say a very detailed libation in honoring our ancestors and honoring our futures. Our the born, the little babies, as well as the unborn, are future leaders of the world. Um, for today's agenda, we had to celebrate um, Kuumba, which is all about creativity. We were looking at how we, as African Americans, have our it just it I think a naturally creative group of people. We have influenced every single area of entertainment, of industry, and language, and art, and culture. Our fingerprints are in it. So we started off. We started with a brunch that was actually a dinner theater, and we did an original a play called The Trip, written by Miss Crystal Rhodes, and it's a unique piece. So we had it was a staged reading. We did it kind of like dinner theater. Um, After that was an original song written by um, one of the originators of Up in our area. She's a gifted songwriter and author, and married to a wonderful gentleman named Iopa Ioti, who is an illustrator, and we showcased his black cartoons. Um, he has a what do you call comic book, and a video series called Schoolhouse Soul, like Schoolhouse Rock, where we have original songs written for uh, our children, black children. Um, that was followed by an original dance from our Ubuntu Caribe Ubuntu dance group, again made just by African American who have immigrated from the U.S. So and then say well, we had the song, we had the dance, we had our play, different areas of creativity. The the children's village made musical instruments for us out of water jugs, and they did the children did a song for us. Um, After dinner tonight is a big game night, and what else are they doing? Movie nights. They're showcasing black movies from. They have a huge selection of black movies, and it, a pajama party to celebrate the new year. So we know how to do it.
That's a
Masada,
lot.
Masada, I know a lot of this already intrigued you, so I'm going to let you add the floor here for a moment.
Yeah, but go ahead. What you were gonna say, brother Derek?
Yeah, I was just saying that's a tremendous a lot. That's a real party. That's a celebration right there. It's something for
Uh,
everybody.
it
So
it is. It
Yeah,
is. And of course I will send all of you a big invitation to come celebrate Kwanzaa with us next year, December 26th to the 1st. We've got it's a fantastic event. Um, and it's only 2 hours in the afternoon, and every day we celebrate a theme. We
yeah. It,
celebrate the theme, and we have speakers, we have activities, and it's a really fantastic event. So,
how many people are in the community, Phyllis?
um, African Americans in my area, if you know the Costa Rican geography, we are in the Limon province, um, but from pretty much from Puerto Viejo, um, actually from between Cahuita and Puerto Viejo is where our majority of our people live, and I we have a keep in contact with what's through WhatsApp, and I'm going to take a quick second here and look at my phone. The Our subgroup has 441 members. So if that gives you an idea about, and that's not all of the people that are here. That's so we could say there's probably about 1,000 expats, black expats that are in this area between Cowita and Manzanillo.
In total,
Um,
in the total population, would it be 50,000,
the
20,000?
total population in this area is about 20,000.
Okay. All right. That's good
Just
representation.
all for all people that are here, but just particularly black expats. I'd say probably about 1,000, and that's including children.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
it sounds like y'all have a wonderful time of keeping community together. What Kwanzaa is about. I was
we are
smiling and
trying.
happy. What's that?
We are trying.
You're doing it.
We're part of um, the UP organization has been making tremendous strides in trying to address some of the needs for the African American community here. I mean, you move to a foreign country, it is a learning curve. It is you need to know how to do things, who to talk to, where to go, what to do, how to get started, everything. What happens if there is an emergency? What happens if I need the police or I need to go to the hospital? How do I do that? Where's the grocery store? I mean, everything that you can imagine. Um, so what up has done here is we've saw that there is a real need for support here. So what we've done is started to gather once a month. We have a community meeting, and it's I think the last one there was, since it was the holidays and a lot of people travel. We do get a lot of people that are in and out there. So I'd say the November meeting there was probably about 60 people there, 70 people there, somewhere between that. The last meeting we probably had about 40 people that were 30, 40. I'd say more 40, closer to 35 people that were there. And it's just to address the needs of what is it that we can do to get people acclimated to this new environment. What can we do to support you? What do you need? What help? What resources do you need? Um, there are a lot more women here than there are men. Um, so women want, of course, they want that feeling of safety, knowing that they may not speak the language, they're being harassed or they feel uncomfortable in a certain situation. So the community started to come together out of a real need for safety for 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 women and for children. Where are our men to help support us? You know, we need things. We need to feel safe walking back from the store, or going through a particular walking past a particular point where you know that it may not be the safest place for you to be. So we started this community organization, and it just kind of spiraled. Um, there's a need for somebody wants a personal trainer, or they want to know where they can get and go. Is there a place where we can go and exercise together? What about a community bike ride? What about community picnics? What about clothes for we don't have we need clothes for our children. We don't we're we're displaced just for a short period of time. what can we do as a community to help each other? And this community is really making great strides to bring us together as an a African American community, and to get them more comfortable, get them more safe. This is a it's a good place to be.
Well, it sounds very wonderful, and you align exactly why we started our coalition here in America because we have. It's kind of funny hearing about Costa Rica and a new community being developed and going for the same things that we're still fighting for here in America to get to get our people safe, to get our women, our children safe. So I love that y'all are doing that, and I love that y'all are starting with everything I heard you say was community, community, community.
It's all about community.
And I love that, and that's a great thing. Why you all are teaching Kwanzaa over there and doing Kuumba and having the feast and everything. So we are glad you came up on the show tonight to tell us all the things about Costa Rica. Honestly, I look at different places in the world where I want to throw a dart and go. Costa Rica is one of those places, and so now to be able to connect with somebody like you, and you're teaching the world right now. The things you all are doing over there and what you all need. It sounds like y'all are making very great strides.
We're
When you were speaking earlier, we we're talking about creativity because this is Kuumba, ingenuity. I can 100% say this with straight conviction. We've contributed to civilization. Everything is
Yes,
civilization.
yes,
Not just sports and entertainment and just every and anything you can name of
absolutely.
ingenuity. So I would like to challenge us to let's create something new for all of us, not just in Costa Rica, but all over the world, to where we can connect and not just celebrate Kwanzaa for the 7 days, but celebrate 365 days a year of not just 1 month coming up next month and a month and a half, you know. Um, so that's what I'm going to leave you all with, brother James and everyone. We love to have more women on here. Phyllis, please come back up on here. We would love to hear more about your community in Costa Rica. We would love to align with that and help you all out over there. For everyone over there in Costa Rica, have a good Kwanzaa. Have a happy holidays. Please be safe and keep doing the community things. It makes me happy to hear that over here. Keep it all love. Keep it for each other, the children, the women, and the men. Everyone, let's do better for each other.
Phyllis, did you say you had some clips for us?
I do. I'm not exactly sure how to show them. Can I just click on my
Yes,
if I just click on my thing and it should just pop up?
it should hopefully our
Well,
technical guy. What do you? Well, let's give it a try and see.
let's give it a try. Okay, give me one sec. Can you see when now? Are you seeing my screen
We're
or you
seeing
see
you.
me?
We see you right now.
Okay, that's what I thought. Um, let's. So I'm going to pause this and see how I can get back to you and show it.
If you are on your computer, it's right
I
next to
am.
you. It says present right next to you. You can click on that, and then it
Ah,
comes up with slides, video file, image.
I got it. I see. Thank you. And there is. What's that? Present. Let me get to my shared screen. Yes, it is easier with two monitors. Yes, I appreciate that. Um, let's see. It says choose what to share. Let's do the entire screen. And share that as well. And share pro tip. Okay, got it. This first clip that I'm going to show you is just a 1 minute clip of the play. This is how we started.
and it would have dropped, and I would have dropped dead if I hadn't climbed one more hill. Jen, I can't stand it. Will you two stop it? Both of you are getting on my nerves. I just started my period, and I don't need this aggravation. How far is it to LA, Billy? Well, we just left Santa Barbara. Now we're about 100 miles from LA. We'll be there soon. Getting home.
So that gave you an idea about the. Were you able to see that?
Yes, yes.
That was our stage reading, and you can see that we had quite a number of people there just listening. We also had an original song. Here's a snippet of that.
African people, it's Kwanzaa time, Kwanzaa time. African people, it's Kwanzaa time. Let's get around all the time. Kwanzaa time, Kwanzaa time. African people, sing it with me. It's Kwanzaa time, let's get around African people. It's Kwanzaa time, Kwanzaa time. African people, it's Kwanzaa time, let's get around.
That song was written by Angela, and I think that's fabulous. Everyone all of the singers and the dancers that you see, they are all also expats. And this is our Caribe Umbutu dance group. And I had actually one more. So I'm going to stop sharing for a moment.
Phyllis, what's the temperature like? I see the lady with the fan. What would you say the temperature?
It's the Caribbean. It's
Yeah.
we have three seasons
Mm-hmm.
here. It's either raining, it's gray, or it's hot. And so all of those means that it's when it's raining, it rained this morning, and then after that the sun comes out, so you've got all of this humidity. So it is very humid here most of the time. That's why you have the fans. um, Water is always warm, so that's good. Even when it rains, it's still warm here, so the temperature pretty much stays between 70 and 80,
Oh,
and this
that's
is
not
our
bad.
low side.
Okay.
I understand that it will get hot, so maybe up to 90, maybe. And this is Fahrenheit, of course. Um, but even when it rains, it's still warm. You don't need a rain. You wear a raincoat, you will sweat. So it's you just get wet.
Uh,
How's that for an answer? So that gave you an idea about those just the program that I had planned. So I was able to get the play, so I got credit for being the producer of a play that I couldn't even go to today, which very depressing. Um, and
Well,
the
thankfully, you were able to celebrate with us, and you can
I
come.
am very honored to celebrate with you, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, yeah, I couldn't. This is kind of here laid up. But the the I didn't get a chance to show you. We have a wonderful catered lunch every day. Um, and yeah, there is a small cost that goes with everything. We're we are still supporting each other, both financially. But the costs are minimal. We use I think lunch is like $10 US dollars, 12 US dollars. Um, and we have so many people that have immigrated here, have so many different skills and talents. So we've got a lot of chefs. A great way to make money is to make food. And so we have a lot of different types of food and dishes that people share. There are people whose talent is singing, or in our case, choreography. Since we're going to keep with the theme for Ubuntu, um, I heard about this play from a dear friend, and she is a retired lawyer who liked to do theater on the side. So this is how we found out about the play and was able to get in touch with the author of the play, and the author was so excited about a small group of women that they're just kind of hiding here in the Caribbean. So we're making we're getting our voices heard, fortunately.
Now, are you allowed to own land? I know in certain countries, like here in Mexico, for instance, if you're not a Mexican citizen, as an American, you can't buy land in Mexico. Do you have,
Anybody can.
do
Uh,
you have that same
James,
restriction?
you can buy land right now in Costa Rica if you want to, right from your chair.
Ah, that's a
You
very good.
don't need to be a citizen. You don't need to be a resident to buy property here,
Ah,
Nice.
okay. Ah,
which is interesting a lot. And I've met quite a few people who have done just that. I highly advise getting a lawyer before you sign anything or give away your money.
of course.
Yeah, of course, safety first. Um, there's quite a few that have done that. I have a friend who bought, I think she said it was something like 6 acres. There's where I am, it's a lot of jungle and a lot of beach. So she bought 6 acres in the jungle, but it takes a little money to clear it
Of
and
course.
build on it and
Yeah,
build on it.
yeah.
But still, the cost of clearing it and building is uh, so much less
Mm.
than what it would be in the States.
Even though
So,
you're on an island,
pardon me?
said even though you're on an island.
Costa Rica is not an island.
Oh,
We're,
that's no. I'm thinking that yeah, yeah. You're right there in kind of the neck, right before you.
I am in between Panama and Nicaragua.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Nope, not an island. Looks like one, and a lot of people think it's one when they see pictures of it, but
yeah.
it
Yeah.
really is not. It is just kind of a unique little sliver because it is mainly um, Afro Caribbean indigenous population. It's the the Costa Rican government has not been, let's say, forthcoming in developing this area as they have, because we're on the Caribbean side. But if you go over to the Pacific side of Costa Rica,
Okay.
that's where it's more developed. That's where you're going to find all the big hotels and your fast food restaurants. The roads are better. The housing is better. The infrastructure is better, because that's where the money goes. Because that's where the money is. Now, where I am, yeah, well, not so much.
Well,
That's not so much.
you could
But
still be in South Central LA now. I mean,
South Central LA has roads.
it's
South,
okay.
yeah, okay. Just making that clear distinction. Okay, we have one main big road that goes throughout, goes from the end where Manzanillo is all the way up to Limon, and that's the big city. Limon is about an hour away. So,
Now, does everything come in by the big school bus with the 50 people on the back? Like they depict here on National Geographic and what?
there's a lot of tour buses that go through here. Right now, I can tell you it's New Year's Eve and it is extremely crowded, and people are partying in the streets. And it was raining this morning. It's nice right now. It's a little cool. So, and now cool is like 70. So it's it's a little cool outside, but I can hear fireworks going on. I can hear the town. I'm right outside the town of Puerto Viejo. I can walk to it. So I can walk to all of the fun and the festivities and the parties, and but there's one road, so there really isn't anywhere to park. There are large tour buses that come in from all over the country because native Costa Ricans tend to um, relax here. They come here to vacation. So they come in by the busloads with their children and dogs and everything else. Um, yeah, they're pretty packed. You'll also see big trucks with lumber on it going right through the center of town. It gets a little crowded.
uh,
So this is why I don't have a car. A lot of people don't have cars. We don't have a gas station, and
that would be a good reason not to have a car.
that's the logic in me. I'm not going to have a gas powered vehicle in a town that has no gas station, but a lot of people do. The gas station is down the road.
uh,
You got to
uh,
plan for it.
okay. Uh,
Yeah,
oh,
so it is a my retire I retired in June. I moved here in June. Um, I bought my house in my property in September, and it's been just a fantastic learning experience, and meeting a lot of people who are, since we're talking about Kuumba, let's that want to express their level of creativity. Then we'll keep this on the topic of Kuumba. Um, there are artists, there are dancers, there are singers. I have mentioned those that are already in culinary arts. That's an art form. Like bringing our food here, showing different, getting into different spices and different flavor profiles. Um, there is a large mix of people that have been unique and wonderful ways of expressing their creativity. Um, I have a lot of art, a lot of jewelry making, a lot of natural stones, people that like to use natural fibers, natural fabrics, um, that we sell, give away, whatnot. Um, so it's a lovely melting pot of creativity that you'll find here. And because there's so few of us compared to that in the United States, we tend to come together and um, celebrate each other. Um, there is as I said before, there is a monthly meeting. That's just for the community. But we also have, and I'm going to put a plug in for Soul Caribe right now. It is a day party that's once a month that is held in uh, a restaurant that's on the beach, and it gives our it gives our black expats a way to sell um, the and to sell like their jewelry, to sell oils, to sell services, to sell uh, to just get um, their um, what's the word that I want? Their
Their
creativity,
products, their I'm saying their products, their
their
merchandise,
products, their thank you. I don't know why I didn't think
their
of that
craft,
word. Their
their art,
products,
their arts and
their
crafts.
art. They
Yeah.
have an opportunity to sell their art. There is a young man who is I just met him. I think he's 16. He wants to be a world class chef. He's the one who caters Sol Caribe once a month, and this guy can do it. His sister does all the baked goods, and she has her own little company that she's selling out um, pies and brownies, and but it's encouraging our young people to express themselves, and we sell it. Of course, we're going to celebrate that, and we have our own singers. We have karaoke. There's dancing. We try to get together once a month just to have a party on the beach.
It sounds very, very good. With that, we would like to invite you back tomorrow if you would like to celebrate with us.
For
Uh,
Imani,
yes.
Faith. Yes.
Imani.
The,
And Brother James, I had a question. Phyllis, we mentioned you doing the libations. Are you able to do that? You going to be able to
I
do that?
can. I can. I have
James, does
like
that work, James?
I I do have the libations that I read. I am the MC for all. I've been the MC for all week for our Kwanzaa celebration, and I do have the libations that I will share. It's about 5 minutes, if that's okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just let me put this here so it won't fall over. Don't fall over. Give me one moment. Don't fall over. Trying to prop everything up here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Um, for our libations. So, for in many of our traditions, it is customary to ask an elder for permission to speak. I would like permission from my elders to begin today's celebration. I am 64 years old. May I have permission from my elders to begin today's Kwanzaa celebration?
Yes, you have my permission.
You
Thank
may.
you. Now, let us acknowledge those that have come before us, Those, through their actions and examples, serve as a guide for us and how we live our lives today. We honor the honorable ones who have transitioned, who we are connected to by blood, and those we are connected to in community, personal ancestors, and collective ancestors. We pour libations in honor of the past so that we may learn from it. We use water because water has no enemies. We use water to freshen the roads of our ancestors. We use water as a symbol of the continuity of life to purify and nourish our souls. Let us say, Ashe, so it is.
Ashe.
Thank you.
I should.
We pour libations to the Creator for all that the Creator has done and for all that the Creator will do. Let us say, Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libations to Mother Africa, the birthplace of all humanity. We pour libations to our brilliant ancestors who built great civilizations. Let us say, Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libations to those whose families were kidnapped from our homelands. We pour libation in remembrance of our ancestors who died during the Middle Passage, the Biafra, the horrifying voyage from Africa to the Americas, ancestors who suffered all of the terrors that go along with enslavement, those who were uprooted from their homes and their homeland and held captive by those who created and continue to create systems of exploitation and degradation. We do not know the names of those who were severed from their families, nor the names of those who were first imprisoned, but it is because of them that we are here. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
We pour libations to the courageous mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles who fought and resisted, educated and created, organized and built, lived to help free our people in both big ways and small ways. Let us say Ashe.
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 We pour libations to those yet unborn, some who we'll call returned ancestors, our future leaders, our future heroes and heroines that will continue our actualization as the free, proud, and productive people we are. Those who will not let our legacy and our efforts for progress die. Let us say Ashe.
Ashe.
In honor of Kuumba, I pour libations for our ancestors who have made this world a more beautiful place. People like Josephine Baker.
Mhm.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Hey.
Now, I invite you now to call out the names of those that have passed before us. Let us say the names of a relative who are now our ancestors. Say the name of a leader in our families, our community, and our African world. And at this time, I'd invite you to say a name.
Deborah Shea.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Spencer Gilliard.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Malcolm.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Mary McLeod Bethune.
Ashe.
All these-
May our lives be an ongoing libation to a show of respect and appreciation for the ancestors whose shoulders we stand on and the elders whose shadows we walk in. To those ancestors whose names we have called and those we have not. To those ancestors that we have seen and those we have not. To those ancestors whose names we know and those we do not. Let us say Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe.
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 Amen. That's beautiful.
Uh,
So usually I'm bawling like a baby at this particular point. I don't make it through. I don't make it through my libations until I don't. I don't.
now, do
It
you
is
read those every day?
every day. Every day. We say our introduction starts with our mission, and I would like to read you our mission statement from UP, the Unapologetically Pan African Union, and our vision. We envision the unity of African people ascending across the globe, working together for self determination and the collective sustainability of our people, our culture, our land, and our future. Our mission: we are creating, nurturing, restorative places and activities that promote knowledge, creativity, critical thinking, support, pride, heritage, and the global unification of all African people.
Ashe.
Ashe. This up is what is gets me up in the morning, literally. It is cousin, I found my purpose. I
All
found my
right. There you
place.
go. There you
Amen.
go.
I did. I
That's a
did.
beautiful thing. There you go. Well, you told me that that would be emotional, and I haven't heard that actually since graduate school, because my African American Studies program was very much centered in Pan Africanism and this whole. We celebrated Kwanzaa, so this is great. I'm really glad that you were able to join us. You brought a lot. Again, we have been speaking of this need, and yeah, I hope you can come back and join us tomorrow, and at other opportunities, and that's
Thank
a
you.
beautiful thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
I'm honored, and I will do it. I will just probably be here tomorrow.
All right,
Thank you. I
we can
appreciate the
start out.
invite.
We can start out properly with the libations tomorrow, and then we'll have the lighting of the candle. Or does as someone does it go the other way? Do we light the candle first and then have the
We
libations, or
we have the libations first, and then we light the candle. And then we introduce whoever our speaker is for the day,
that will be
or activity, or whatever we're going to be doing.
that will be Brother Derek tomorrow. So
No
now.
pressure. No pressure.
Yeah. So yes, we do thank you. I know that you're 2 hours ahead of us. Derek
I am.
is 3.
Thank you.
Brother Masada and I, we have the luxury of time here. So
California coasting.
so thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to having you tomorrow, and we will close out the week with a proper ceremony instead of just winging it as we have.
And we're learning while we're teaching. We're teaching and learning. That's the best way to learn and teach.
Absolutely. Happy to help.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a great evening. We would like to thank our audience for joining us these past days, and we look forward to having everyone here tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great
And Phyllis, feel free to invite some of your expats to come join us.